Welcome to All of a Sudden number 77, brought to you by Anchor.fm. If you guys want to start your podcast journey, do it now with Anchor.fm. We'll hear more about them later. We got the huge, as usual. How you guys doing?
Pretty good, pretty good. A little hungry, but pretty good.
Oh my God, Julian, everything's about you. God damn it.
Big surprise. Julian's hungry.
I know.
Well, I guess I'm doing good.
Gonna go anywhere else, or
No, I was just waiting to see where Jay's at, how he's doing.
No, now it doesn't matter. It's only what Julian wants.
Yeah, it's only about Julian and how Julian feels and how his stomach feels.
It's all
My
of a Julian
hurts.
instead of all of a sudden.
True. I think there's still time. I could change the shirts. Well, how are you, Jay?
All late. I'm good. Thanks for asking, Julian.
Hey, you know I care about you.
So we were just talking about it. You're not even in town right now, Julian.
Oh yeah, we were just talking about that.
Obviously you keep bringing it up.
I didn't bring it up. I didn't bring it up at all. I just said I'm hungry.
Let's go back on the messages.
I was tired.
Yeah, let's go ahead and look through the 6 messages and the ones you left this morning. Oh, I just made $100 driving.
I did. It was pretty great. It was actually like really, really good. I could really use that money for
new
expenses. That too, I guess. New batteries for those that fire alarm that you got to shut up finally.
True.
But yeah, as you guys can see, I'm not at home. I'm in a hotel. My work, they needed some people out here in Alpine. I guess they only have like about 2 or 3 people over here, and they kind of are super overworked, and they have like mad hours. So I just took the initiative and was like, hey, you know what? I could use those hours. I could use that money. So they got me this hotel, and I'm gonna be here pretty much all week.
But did you take your PS4?
Nah.
That's the only thing that matters.
I mean, but with hotel internet, it's not really like that.
Well, you wouldn't know because you didn't take it. So
yeah,
I've taken it to hotels before, and it's not good.
I've had good hotel experiences with the internet.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Name one.
Anytime I go to Austin.
Name 5. You didn't even name a hotel. You just said anytime I go to Austin. You didn't.
Well, when I go to Austin, I usually stay at the Marriott downtown.
The Marriott.
Mm-hmm.
Marriott's pretty.
I stayed at the Hilton, I think, 1 year.
I think that's where I'm at. The Hilton. Yeah.
all right, you heard of yours? Go kick his ass.
I know. By the time this comes out,
all our Alpine fans, you know where to find them.
I know. The like 200 and however many of you guys are out there.
The Southerners.
I mean, it was pretty cool. A lot of driving, a lot of like country. I saw a cow and I was like, "Hey, cow!" and it just looked. But what was really crazy was the fact that on my way here to the hotel, it got dark pretty quick, and an elk like came out in front of me, and I was like, "Oh God, what the hell?" Yeah, dude, I like stepped on the brakes. I was like, "Oh God, this thing was bigger than my car, dude." Freaking antlers like the size of.
Just like,
But yeah, dude, and he was a little asshole too, because instead of just like running out of the way, he kind of just like.
It was like on SpongeBob, just a.
Yeah.
Nothing would have happened to him. It would have all been happened to your car. Just,
I mean, it would have. You're not lying. My car would have just been completely destroyed, like that one time with the coyote. But I don't know what the hell is up with animals in my car. They all just really want to like see it gone.
So what's the situation looking like out there as compared to El Paso? Paso's
like
pretty
COVID
bad.
and stuff?
Yeah, Paso's pretty bad. Is Alpine doing any better?
Yes, but I would say it's because of the population. There's like almost nobody. It's a very small town. I also have to service like a few other small towns. Like I think I was at Sanderson right now, and it was pretty much like just like 2-3 roads. There was another one that I passed called Valentine that was really small. I think the population was only like 200.
Damn.
But yeah, I mean it's very like out there open. I've ran into like about maybe 3 people who didn't wear a mask. Uh, one was an old lady, one was an old dude, and another one was a kid. But I mean, it wasn't really that bad. Everybody seemed to be wearing masks. As I'm driving though, like you see all these ranches and they have like these big ass like Trump banners, and then like you'll see at like maybe a few blocks down, you'll see like a little Biden flag. It was pretty
See?
funny, but I was like, oh hey,
Are you
not bad. I
guys
mean, at least there's like some, mixture.
you guys seeing that psychopath tweeting that he won the election and that's it. That's the way it goes. He tweets it. He declares
What?
it. He Michael Scott's it and declares that he won the election, and that's just how he believes it goes. Like,
I declare presidency.
Ooh.
That's crazy. Like he really tweeted that. Like,
yeah,
holy crap.
he
Like
really
that
tweeted,
dude
"I
is
won the election."
insane.
Like, what a psychopath!
What makes him think that? Like there's the rate. I don't understand this guy. Um I was hearing early in the morning that he has been like tweeting nonstop for like the past, I don't know, 2 weeks already. That he's been like retweeting some people who are like, "Oh, Fox is corrupt, CNN is corrupt,
His own
all
news
this other
station is
stuff," or
corrupt.
like, yeah, that's what like I think even he's even ditching Fox. People are already starting to like distance themselves away from him, and he's like, just getting all upset and shit about it. But it's like you lost, man. I don't know. I don't know what else to tell you. They keep saying that there's like these 30,000 ballots that weren't accounted for, and then people are asking them, "Well, show us where they're at, or show us the 30,000," and they don't show it. They're like, "No, yeah, that's there. It's there, 30,000," and they don't have the proof. They don't actually like show it to you. You would think they would like present it right then and there, but oh well.
Well, we're on to a new age, I guess, with Biden. So we'll see how that goes. When's the inauguration date? It's usually January 13th or 6th or somewhere around there. I don't know the exact date.
Inauguration, I believe, is January 21st or 20th or 21st, whichever is the Tuesday.
Oh, that late?
Yeah, he's going to be president for at least a month and half after November.
Hmm.
That's usually how it goes. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of whack. The ones I can't wait for are in like 2 years when we start, voting out or voting against who is it? Governor Greg Abbott or
Oh,
whatever.
yeah. Don't even get me started on that. Jack's.
D-hole,
Yeah.
Jack and the Beanstalk.
That moron. Ugh.
It was pretty interesting. I mean, I know we try to avoid COVID talks and stuff, but it was pretty interesting seeing him, blatantly lie on K Fox about how, like the judge, Samaniego is not really doing anything and that he sucks at his job and all this stuff. Meanwhile, D. Margo, Greg Abbott, and the Attorney General, I forget his name, is it Paxton or something? They're all doing everything in their power to like just prevent him from doing anything about it. I was
Yeah.
just like,
We had a special lockdown put in place for you guys who are not in El Paso. We always mention we're an El Paso based podcast, but the numbers here are getting really bad. The cases are out of control, and we actually had a lockdown put in place to see if it would reduce numbers. It didn't. We technically didn't even enforce that lockdown until like 2 days before the lockdown ended,
yeah,
and they extended it and then took off that extension the next day. So
yeah.
now El Paso's fully open. Our numbers are on the rise. We have very grim stories about inmates and our mobile morgues. I don't want to go too deep into those, but I mean, you can find stories about those. It's bad over here.
Yeah, and we hit like a pretty bad record of even like our death toll about a week or two ago. No, it was last week, and it's just some scary stuff when all this started, it was maybe like 1 or 2, 3 a day at the most, and now we're seeing like
It's 1,000 at
10s
least.
to 20s. Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about deaths. Yeah, deaths are,
Oh no, deaths. Yeah.
yeah, in the 20s. I mean, we're getting real close to like a solid 1,000 in
Mhm.
deaths. We're
I
currently
know.
at like 33,000 active cases.
Yeah, active cases, which is crazy. And what I was hearing on the news is that it's no longer just like elderly people, like young people our age, 30, yeah, 20s and 30s are starting to get like the as bad as like the older
Get it?
generation.
Yeah.
Like they're catching like I guess like a mutated strain, and it's like making it almost the same as older people.
Yeah. So I mean, Abbott, you rolled your happy ass down
Hello?
here for the
Hello, guys.
The shooting.
yeah. So why don't you,
Hello,
Jay's
guys.
frozen right now.
Oh, is
I
he
can,
frozen?
Friends.
yeah, I can hear you, Jay. You're just, you're
I
just
just
smiling
I
on.
like how it's frozen on like a smile.
You froze perfectly. There you
Who,
are,
me?
bud. Yeah.
I
You,
mean, honestly,
You guys are
if
freezing
you
on me.
care about El Paso, if you're an El Pasoan and you really do care about El Paso, I understand like the business side of things and like money and rent being an issue, but you know, it's just it's it's crazy. It's getting bad out there, and these three guys really are screwing us
yeah.
for I don't even know what reason, like
Yeah.
other
It's
than I
it's a
mean,
it's a holiday, and I'm pretty sure that's all they're looking at. They're looking at the money they can make from
Money.
holiday. Yeah. That's all they're looking at. So they really don't care about us. They don't care about any of you guys. I hate to break it to you, whether you support them or not. But for someone to blatantly, not care about everyone's health and just let everyone run rampant, they
and then
obviously don't
come
care
on
about.
the news and be like, "Oh, well,
It's
it's
this
passing the
guy's
buck."
fault. It's not
Yeah,
my fault.
essentially passing the buck to the next guy. It's really telling, you
Yeah.
know.
So
So
stay safe.
2024,
Yeah.
no, 2020, 2022, know who to vote for.
Yeah. But I mean, there's promise. Julian, you said you were reading about the vaccine coming hopefully soon, or it's looking like it's around the corner.
Yeah, I was listening to the news. I try to like, obviously I had a long drive today, so I was listening to some podcasts, hearing some, breaking news about like the COVID vaccine, and Moderna apparently came up with their own version, which is 5% better than I believe Pfizer. I think it was like about 95% success rate, and what's even better than that is the fact that it's able to survive in a slightly higher temperature than the Pfizer one. The Pfizer one needs to be stored at below negative 90 degrees Celsius, and the Moderna one only needs negative 4 degrees Celsius. Um, I realize we're in America and that
Yeah.
we deal with
Do the
Fahrenheit here.
conversion, Julian. Do the conversion.
Uh, I think 90 is like I don't even know. But nonetheless, what it boils down to is negative 4 degrees is basically like your freezer from your fridge. That's usually about the point where most freezers, can store ice, water, whatever the hell.
Hmm.
So the fact that Moderna's vaccine can survive under those conditions means that we can now use trucks that usually house like chicken and poultry and stuff like that. We
So
no
just
longer
a
need like
refrigerated transport truck.
so it opens up that avenue, and even like avenues of like some trains and stuff to transport the vaccine to where it needs to go. I believe America already ordered about, I don't know if it was 100 million or 1 billion. I lost the number somewhere along the day, but they definitely already ordered some, like a huge number of it. And apparently, if you have stocks in Moderna, you're banking it right now.
Damn.
I
Should have
know.
invested.
I
This
know when Chrissy was talking about Pfizer, I was like, man, I should look at the other ones and see how they're doing. And according to I think the Dow, I think it went up about I can't remember the number. I just know it begins with like a 3. I don't know if it was like 30% or 300%, something like that. And I was like, Jesus Christ, that would have been a good game to get into.
Well, I guess that's a good opportunity to bring up our new sponsor, Robinhood. Robinhood, the stock market guru.
Or Anchor, no, not Anchor, Acorn. Is it Acorn?
Yeah, Julian Anchor. We love Anchor. Anchor.fm. If you guys want to start your podcast journey, do it now. Anchor. They got me on a loop here.
Well, while we're on the topic of small business and whatnot, we also have some new merch. I don't know if Joe can put it like right here or like right here. I don't know, but we got some new coffee mugs and these new thermals. I already got mine in the mail, so hopefully by next episode I'll have it and I can present it. But they look really cool. I like the colors, and the logo came out pretty nice. So get yours today at T Public. Link
It's a
below.
cozy season, so it's about time for you to get out your mugs and your thermoses,
your pumpkin
and
spice lattes and your peppermint mochas, and what's the other Christmas one?
eggnog lattes. I'm a huge fan of eggnog lattes. Jay, we forgot to get you some eggnog.
And obviously with Starbucks only giving you a red cup, you guys can actually get like this nice lovely red cup with our beautiful logo on the front.
We actually just put up our Christmas. No, I put up my Christmas tree earlier in the week, but we just brewed up some hot cocoa, watched The Grinch, and decorated that some bitch yesterday. It was nice.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't know, but yeah.
you haven't set up your tree yet, Jay?
There was supposed to be me and Joe's tree, but whatever.
But he did it with Delilah instead. Damn.
But Jay, I didn't tell you the best part. The biggest present under the tree is yours.
Joe, if there's not
it's a PS5 or an Xbox Series X. I always want to say Xbox One X or some shit like that.
It's one of those remotes that has like 100 games in it.
Oh, the ones that they sell at like a Family Dollar, like the Sega that has
the knockoff Sega with all 32 Sega games.
And it's like the 32. It's like maybe Sonic, Contra, and like a few others that like maybe 5, and then like 25 of like games you've never heard of.
Yeah, it's exactly.
Or like rip-offs.
That's 25 new experiences for you, Julian.
No.
And then some of them still repeat as it is.
Sonic with a level.
2.
Sonic 2. Sonic with 2 with the extra level.
Sonic Mania and all the others. But yeah. And on the top. Oh, go ahead, Joe.
I was just gonna say. Speaking of,
I was gonna try to.
You're gonna get that segue going.
Yeah. Because I was gonna kind of talk a little bit. You're bringing up like the Christmas mood and stuff, and I don't have anything against Christmas, but I don't know. Like I definitely like to respect. Huh?
Christmas has a thing against you.
I mean, it does. I don't really hate Christmas. I just don't appreciate like that people always like nag on Thanksgiving. But lately, I don't know. I feel like the Christmas spirit has been kind of like helping, provide warmth to like some people and some friends and family. And I don't know, like what better time than I guess now to like really what's like the Christmas motto or whatever, like help
presents first.
Yeah,
love Jesus.
I don't know where I was going with this, but basically like
no, yeah, I get you. Like
Christmas
it's such a dark year that I think Christmas this time around, I mean, it could still look kind of rough because we don't know how a lot of people's financial situations are this year, but just the thought of Christmas and like what it means to, at least to me personally, like it's a very bright spot in such a dark year.
Exactly. And it's Christmas is a thing about like with like giving to people and like being there and whatever. So like why not pay it forward in a sense and like write somebody a card, or it doesn't have to be anything big.
Get Jay a microphone. Yeah.
Get Jay a microphone. Something like that. Plant a tree in Israel for Joe. I don't know. Something like that. Name a star after me.
Walk
One
a
of
mile
those.
in Stanley's shoes, or take a
Exactly.
walk in Phyllis's pants.
But yeah, Christmas spirit is really needed right now.
Yeah.
It feels nice. Seeing people setting up their trees is actually kind of heartwarming in a sense.
And that's when Julian's Grinch heart grew 3 sizes that day. ah, ah.
Heart attack. But yeah, moving on. So obviously, this week a big event happened. Actually, I think it was last week, right? Last week a big event happened, and we got 2 new systems.
Yeah, we
Hey, tell us about
mentioned we mentioned that the new systems were coming out. Jay, how did that search go?
It went great. Wait,
It went great.
yeah, I mean, I knew what I was about. I already knew that I'm gonna wait till they take out the next generation of it, because these first ones already there's always something wrong with them, so I'm not down. As it is, I knew the PS5 there was something wrong with it with the download, like downloading games.
Oh
That they're having
yeah,
trouble with that. So I'm like, it's a good thing I didn't get it.
yeah. So
I
I
was
think so far they have a little bug in them.
Mhm.
Yeah, I saw that one of the bugs that is really pissing a lot of people off is the like Call of Duty Warzone. I believe the Xbox Series S or X, whatever the hell, they can run it at like 120, whereas the PS5 is still running it under 60, which is kind of significant. I mean, if 60 frames per second, you can kind of get the job done, but
Yeah, I mean,
when
it's
you
pretty
have
much
other
what
people
everyone's
running
running off like right now.
a
Mhm.
PC,
Yeah.
like if you could get PC levels on an Xbox, that would pretty much be like what you would lean towards.
Unfortunately, I did try to get a PlayStation, and it didn't work.
Yeah, we all did.
Yeah.
Just play the
It was
smallest.
pretty sad.
Yeah.
My favorite meme that Jacob put up was the one with Fast and the Furious, where he's like, "I almost had you," and then it's PS5 like, "You never had me. You never had me in your cart." And I was just like, "True."
How do we
I mean,
tell them?
me and Joe were hitting it like every, what was it, like 2-3 hours on Walmart, because
Yeah.
they did like this staggered attempt at like selling PS5s, and I kind of liked that idea. It obviously, like, it sold out quick every time, but it
Yeah.
still at least gave us like more of a chance.
It's a good
Especially
idea,
because
unless if PlayStation released more than 6 consoles per hour. I think that would have
yeah,
been a great idea.
is that what it was? Just 6?
I don't know.
That would explain. I don't know.
It's
But damn it, I lost my train of thought. I like it because obviously some of us, we work Tuesdays or we work Thursdays, and a lot of the times when they release these new products, it's like around 12 o'clock while we're still at work. So obviously I can't be on my phone or I can't be on my laptop trying to score the next generation of console. But the fact that they did it at like 3 and at 6 and at 9, I had at least had like 3 more better chances to try and get something. I like that. I hope they kind of keep that going forward.
But I mean, we didn't get the next gen, but we did get the new Call of Duty game. What are you guys' first impressions of it?
The multiplayer is kind of but the zombies is fun.
I agree. For some reason, it feels a lot different than the beta. I know me and Bree were playing, or was it the alpha? I think it was one or the other. Me and Bree were playing it, and it felt a lot more streamlined in the alpha. But I mean, it's just one of those ones that you kind of have to get used to, because while they're both Call of Duty, they both play differently. Treyarch and what is it?
Activision?
Sledgehammer? Oh, one is one is the other. They're both Activision, but it's Treyarch and I don't know
Activision.
the other one. Okay, Activision. Sledgehammer, isn't it Sledgehammer? You don't have them like in front of you? Yeah, but
Activision.
Infinity
Maybe.
Ward. God damn it, Infinity Ward. You asshole. Yeah, I don't know. Zombies is fun though. I'm happy to get back into the zombies mode.
Even though he got
They
mad every
did a
time we
lot of new
played.
things. I did get mad every time we played, but I mean that's normal. The zombies are a lot tougher, man. Like I thought it was gonna be kind of a pain with these new, being able to bring in like a machine gun round one, but with the way these zombies are like stacked, it's really upped the ante.
Yeah, even with the Juggernaut, like I got downed with like 2 hits, and I'm like, then what's the point of me buying this?
Yeah, and you get swarmed like back in the day. You would run like a train on Kino or like on
There's so many good places
Knock.
to run train here.
There are, but there's also so many like little rocks and stuff that you'll back yourself into, and you're just like, oh snap, and then you just get swarmed and like your face clawed off and everything.
I think I am a huge fan of this zombies mode. Like there's something so satisfying about this one that I felt has been kind of missing in the past two. Um, it's still too early to tell because they've only released one map, but this one map is so much fun. I wish they had at least dropped two, but I'm loving zombies a whole lot. They changed a few things, and I thought that was gonna kind of mess up the gameplay, but I think it only enhances it a little bit. I don't want to dive too deep and drag on, but overall, the zombies mode is one of the best ones that I think they've released in quite some time.
Since like Black Ops 2, maybe.
Yeah, Black Ops 1 and 2 were like epitome
We're top
great
tier.
zombies games. I love the maps on 3, 4. You can hit or miss, but this one is.
Never
I
miss
bet
it.
he doesn't kiss ya. Demonetized.
The multiplayer, yeah, I can agree that the multiplayer is a little it's a very forgettable, and I don't know.
Multiplayer who?
I think part of it I think has to do with like the maps. Some of the maps aren't very
Enticing
fun.
to
I mean,
play,
once
honestly.
yeah, like Miami is very boring. I mean, once somebody gets into like that corner, they start like sniping you from everywhere. But I mean, there's not like really those close engagements like you do get on like a shoot house or like at a what's the other one? Shipment. I don't know. It's just not as like you kind of feel I'd rather go back to like Warzone or Modern Warfare.
I think
I
another
feel like they
big issue
ahead.
is you just mentioned Warzone is the fact that they don't have it integrated into Black Ops right now. I'm assuming they're waiting for the current season to end to fully integrate, but if you try to boot up Warzone through Black Ops, all it does is close down the app, reopen the Modern Warfare app, and then boot up Warzone, and then nothing in the Warzone has changed besides I think they added the operators. So
yeah, that and it's a lot of trouble to like join parties. Like I couldn't join anybody.
It has gotten very annoying, like trying to squat up with either Joe or Jacob. I don't know why. For some reason, it hates you two, but I'm able to sign up with Carlos or with Jay, and I don't know. It's been weird. It's been really like buggy ever since.
Yeah. I mean, just yesterday we almost completed the Easter egg and we got glitched. So I'm sure there's still a lot more glitches, or there is a lot of glitches. So hopefully they fix that out and maybe we can get a more polished game. But other than that, we're kind of up against it. So thank you guys. As always, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. If you guys are on 107 Productions, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It means a lot to us. And if you're doing that, go ahead and leave a little birthday comment for Jay because it is his birthday as of today. Happy birthday, buddy.
Hey, thanks,
Happy
guys.
birthday. At that little kid, like, yay!
that kid that's dancing.
Also like to remind you guys that we do post every Tuesday. Make sure to always check us out. I also try to set up like the previous episode every like Friday or Thursday, Friday. So check us out on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter at All of a Sudden Pod. And yeah, as always, stay sunny, stay tuned for the next episode. We love you guys.
See you guys next week. Stay safe.
Cheers.